Please don't skip. Watch until the end. The ending will surprise you.
390 million years ago, long before dinosaurs ruled the Earth, long before sharks became the kings of the oceans, a terrifying armored monster dominated every sea. Its jaws could crush bone with incredible force. Its body was covered in natural armor. Nothing was safe once it began to hunt. This was not a shark. It was something far more ancient. Dunkleosteus, the unstoppable ruler of the Devonian Oceans. Welcome to Lost Kingdoms. Today we journey back 390 million years to discover the true story of one of Earth's first superpredators. Nearly 390 million years ago, Earth looked nothing like it does today. There were no birds flying overhead, no mammals walking across the land, no Tyrannosaurus, no Triceratops. Even the first forests had only recently begun to spread across the continents. Most life flourished beneath the waves. Warm tropical seas covered huge areas of the planet. Massive coral reefs stretched for hundreds of kilometers. Strange fish with armored bodies drifted through shallow waters. Tiny trilobites crawled across the seafloor. Ancient sea lilies swayed with the ocean currents. Every part of the ocean was filled with life. But hidden beneath these peaceful waters, a monster was growing. Unlike ordinary fish, this creature evolved an extraordinary defense. Its head and chest were protected by thick bony armor. Instead of ordinary teeth, it possessed razor-sharp bone plates that acted like gigantic, self-sharpening blades. Scientists believe these jaws could close with astonishing speed and tremendous force, enough to slice through the toughest prey of its time. Fully grown adults reached nearly 8 to 10 meters in length. Some may have weighed almost 4 tons. At the top of the food chain, very few animals dared to challenge it. Whenever this giant appeared, the entire ocean changed. Schools of fish scattered. Smaller predators disappeared. Silence spread through the ancient sea. The king had arrived. But even the greatest predator had to begin life as a tiny newborn. In the next chapter, we will discover how the mighty Dunkleosteus was born and how it became the first true super predator in Earth's history. Its jaws also transformed. Unlike sharks with rows of replaceable teeth, Dunkleosteus developed massive sharpened bone plates. As it grew, those plates constantly rubbed against each other. This natural sharpening process kept the edges razor sharp throughout its life. Soon, the young hunter no longer searched for tiny prey. It began chasing larger armored fish through coral forests. Its swimming became faster. Its attacks became more accurate. Its confidence grew with every successful hunt. Years passed. The once helpless newborn slowly became one of the fastest hunters in the Devonian Sea. Now almost 4 meters long, few predators dared attack it. But there was one final challenge. To become the true ruler of the oceans, it had to grow even larger. It had to master the incredible bite that would one day make it the most feared predator on Earth. Far beyond the reefs, the deep ocean was waiting, and somewhere in those endless blue waters, another giant Dunkleosteus already ruled the sea. Their paths would soon cross. Only one could remain the king of the ancient ocean. Years passed. The young hunter had become a true giant. Now nearly 10 meters long and weighing several tons, Dunkleosteus ruled the Devonian seas with unmatched power. Its massive armored head acted like a living shield. Its muscular tail pushed it through the water with incredible speed. But its most terrifying weapon was its bite. Unlike sharks, Dunkleosteus had no true teeth. Instead, 2 enormous razor-sharp bone plates slid past one another like giant blades. Scientists estimate its bite force may have exceeded 6,000 pounds per square inch, enough to slice through thick armor and crush bones in an instant. Nothing in the Devonian Ocean could ignore its presence. As the giant swam across the coral reefs, schools of fish scattered in every direction. Smaller predators disappeared into dark underwater caves. Even other armored fish fled at the sight of the ocean's supreme hunter. One afternoon, a large armored fish drifted carelessly above the reef. Hidden below, Dunkleosteus waited, perfectly still. Its dark armored body blended into the shadows. Then, with one explosive burst of speed, the giant surged upward. Its jaws snapped shut with incredible force. The attack lasted only a second. The prey had no chance to escape. Blood drifted through the clear blue water. Smaller scavengers quickly gathered to feed on what remained. For Dunkleosteus, this was simply another successful hunt. It repeated this routine, day after day. Every hunt strengthened its reputation. Every victory reinforced its dominance. Soon, no predator challenged it directly. The Devonian Ocean belonged to one king. But even an apex predator cannot control nature. Far beyond the peaceful reefs, the oceans themselves were beginning to change. Sea levels slowly shifted. Water temperatures became unstable. Food sources started moving into unfamiliar regions. The king of the sea would soon face an enemy no jaws could defeat. Not another predator, not a rival, but the changing world itself. In the next chapter, the mighty Dunkleosteus will struggle against one of Earth's greatest extinction events, where survival depends not on strength, but on adaptation. For millions of years, Dunkleosteus ruled the Devonian Ocean without fear. No predator could match its power. Its armored head was nearly impossible to penetrate. Its jaws crushed almost anything they touched. It seemed invincible, but nature follows no king. Slowly, the oceans began to change. Volcanic eruptions released enormous amounts of gases into Earth's atmosphere. The climate became unstable. Sea levels rose and fell. Some shallow seas disappeared completely. Ancient coral reefs, the hunting grounds of Dunkleosteus, started to collapse. With the reefs vanished, thousands of marine species disappeared. Fish became harder to find. The giant predator was forced to swim farther every day in search of food. Its long journeys demanded enormous amounts of energy. Some days, it found almost nothing. The once rich Devonian Ocean was becoming empty. Young Dunkleosteus struggled the most. Without enough prey, many never reached adulthood. Even fully grown giants became weaker. Their powerful muscles slowly lost strength. Their hunting speed declined. Meanwhile, smaller, faster fish adapted more quickly to the changing seas. Some escaped into deeper waters. Others evolved to survive in new environments. But Dunkleosteus had evolved for one world, a warm ocean filled with abundant prey. That world was disappearing. Then came one of Earth's greatest marine extinction events. Scientists call it the Late Devonian Extinction. Nearly 75% of all marine species vanished over time. Entire ecosystems collapsed. Ancient coral reefs disappeared. Countless species that had survived for millions of years simply vanished forever. Among them, the mighty Dunkleosteus. One by one, the last armored giants disappeared beneath the waves. No final battle, no legendary duel, only silence. For millions of years afterward, the oceans remained empty of their greatest armored predator. The reign of the Devonian king had finally come to an end. But although the animal disappeared, its story did not. Hidden beneath layers of rock, its enormous armored bones waited patiently for hundreds of millions of years, waiting for humans to uncover one of the greatest prehistoric predators ever discovered. For nearly 360 million years, the mighty Dunkleosteus remained forgotten. Its enormous armored skull lay buried beneath layers of rock. Mountains slowly rose. Ancient oceans disappeared. Entire continents drifted across the earth. Time erased every trace of the Devonian world. But the fossils remained, waiting. Then, in the 19th century, paleontologists began discovering strange pieces of fossilized armor, unlike anything they had ever seen. At first, no one understood what these giant bony plates belonged to. Year after year, more fossils were uncovered. Slowly, scientists assembled the pieces together. The result was astonishing. Standing before them was one of the largest armored fish ever known. A predator unlike any living creature on Earth. Using modern CT scanners, 3D modeling, and computer simulations, scientists reconstructed how Dunkleosteus hunted. Its jaws could open in a fraction of a second. Powerful muscles generated one of the fastest and strongest bites of any ancient fish. Unlike sharks, its razor-sharp bony plates continuously sharpened themselves every time the jaws closed. It was a masterpiece of evolution. Today, its fossils are displayed in museums around the world. Millions of visitors stand beneath its enormous armored skull, imagining what it must have been like to face this monster beneath the ancient sea. Although no human ever saw a living Dunkleosteus, its fossils allow us to bring the lost world back to life. Every discovery reveals another piece of Earth's forgotten history. It reminds us that, long before dinosaurs, long before mammoths, even before the first reptiles walked on land, another king ruled our planet, the armored ruler of the Devonian Ocean. Dunkleosteus. Its kingdom disappeared, but its legend survived, perhaps somewhere beneath unexplored rocks. Even larger fossils still remain hidden, waiting to rewrite everything we know about prehistoric life. Until that day, the story of the armored sea monster continues to inspire scientists, explorers, and dinosaur lovers around the world. Hundreds of millions of years ago, beneath the warm waters of the Devonian Ocean, a new life quietly began. Unlike modern marine mammals, Dunkleosteus was a fish. Scientists still debate exactly how it reproduced, but it likely gave birth in ways similar to some ancient armored fishes. Tiny newborn Dunkleosteus entered a dangerous ocean, where almost everything was larger and stronger. From the very first day, survival became their greatest challenge. The shallow reefs were full of predators. Ancient sharks cruised silently through the water. Fast armored fish hunted anything small enough to swallow. Even giant sea scorpions searched for easy prey. The young Dunkleosteus stayed close to rocky reefs, coral formations, and underwater caves. These natural shelters became their first home. Here they hunted tiny fish, shrimp-like animals, and other small sea creatures. Every successful hunt made them stronger. Every escape taught them another lesson. Month after month, their bodies changed dramatically. The thin skin around their heads slowly hardened. Powerful armored plates began forming across the skull and chest. These natural shields protected the young predator from attacks. If you enjoyed traveling back 390 million years with us, please like this video, subscribe to Lost Kingdoms, and turn on the notification bell, because our next journey will take you even deeper into Earth's forgotten past, where another legendary prehistoric giant is waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep exploring the Lost Kingdoms.